Hello and thank you for watching. My name is Merginator and this is the 2003 Renault Clio V6 tuned by AK or InvisibleAK. And I'm going to change. I missed doing the GTR tunes episodes that I was doing for a while, but I haven't done an episode in like I think four months. I don't ever think I even did one for Forza Motorsport 7 yet. Reason being is because I feel like I was very biased and I kept putting the same tuners in each episode. I'm still a massive fan of GTR, Jular DT's tunes. I love his tuning style, but I felt like I was very biased. And so every episode was basically just a showcase of Jular's talents in tunes because I just prefer his tunes. Of course, there was a couple, JSR, Lee Campbell's and whatnot for Forza Motorsport 6. So I'm going to change the format. Instead of just doing a GTR tunes, I'm going to take suggestions from people and anybody who leaves a comment in the comment section and says, hey, check out my tune and see if you like it. I will definitely check it out. And this was InvisibleAK's tune for this particular car as we go around one lap around Le Mans. And those three just kind of all perfectly aligned to get the hell out of my way and claim 6th place in this race. Now this car, tuned by InvisibleAK, is like a Trump Cadillac limo there. I for sure thought he was going to be a rammer, and maybe I just escaped him, but it wasn't too bad actually. This guy in his truck, not going to be wide, but wasn't too bad. This car has its pros and its cons. This tune does. The pros are the braking is substantial. It's phenomenal, this thing. If you accidentally brake too late, if you don't lock up the brakes, you will still hit your apex. This thing has just incredible braking power. It turns in pretty damn good as long as you're not going too fast. It has some slight understeer, it seems like, whenever you're trying to take too many turns too fast. Now, we kind of ran into each other right there, and Goggles ended up knocking me off the track, but stopped to show great sportsmanship, but then the guy in 4th place accidentally collected him. Another good thing about this car, so the pros are the braking power, the handling is really good, and the acceleration is also really good. I suggest using this car without traction control and use manual with clutch to get the full benefits from this tune. The cons, I would say, is the slight understeer, and this is just a pet, not really a pet peeve, but it's just me being nitpicky. It's not the highest, it's not a top speed car. So if you're going around Road America or something like that, and there's other tunes that are tuned for top speed, you're gonna have a hard time keeping up with them. But small tracks such as this track, or Lime Rock, or even Laguna Seca, it's perfect on those tracks. So TDR, Throttle, and I had a great race throughout this, and then that guy just turns into Throttle. And so I let off the gas a little bit, but Throttle wasn't really harmed too much, only 150 feet behind me. Very next lap though, it is raining, it is pouring. Trying to keep my apex here. He hits the brake, taps it, and then guns it. And just some racing contact there. TDR Throttle with a really good move at the very last turn of this race. And him and I had a phenomenal back and forth the whole time, and that was a really fun race. I can't remember what he's in. It's like I think it's a Holden of some sort, but it's a really fast car, really fun car. Very next race, very last race of this video, going around Le Mans Bugatti circuit. Just making my way through the field at the start of this race. Django, TDR Throttle, TDR Hitman Dan. And we go 4-3 wide, big old truck trying to cut through. We got cars just taking each other out. Rastafarian in his, what looks to be I don't know if it's a Mazda Miata, kind of looks like it. A couple guys taking each other out there. Django not giving me any space, so I'm driving, cutting corners and stuff. Just getting past Rastafarian in his green car. Later on in lap 1, whatever that thing is, smashes into the Integra, which knocks him wide. and I ended up taking that turn actually quite nicely considering how thick the traffic was there as I tucked behind this Integra. Later on in lap 1, very final turn, I try to get past him here, and I kind of missed my braking point there, made contact with him, and he goes into the sand, throttle nudging me on accident. And we begin lap 2, middle of lap 3. Gonna try to go around the outside of Django. Last minute I notice I can probably get a cutback maneuver here. Just barely tap him, and for whatever reason, Forza physics made him just bounce right off me. So TDR throttle got around him. I'm gonna try to do that maneuver again here with TDR Hitman Dan, just barely tap him, see if I can get my acceleration to beat him, but he's in a hot rod, so he's gonna beat me. Use this tune, use this car. I'll have the information down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next race. Bye-bye.